boys and girls, we miss you. School's not the same without you. We thought it would be fun to read a book to you today. We're going to read The Three Little Pigs.
I'm so excited. You know how much I like to read to you. The Three Little Pigs by Paul Gauguin. He's the one that did this version, so he's the author and the illustrator. Once upon a time, there was an old sow. Now, a sow is a pig with three little pigs. She had no money to keep them, so she sent them off to seek their fortune. The first little pig met a man with a bundle of straw, and he said to him, "Please, man, give me that straw to build me a house." So the man did, and the little pig built his house with the straw. Along came a wolf. He knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, no," said the little pig, "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Now that part we're going to hear a lot in the story, boys and girls. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. Look at his face. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and he ate up the first little pig. Oh my goodness, look at his face. The second little pig met a man with a bundle of sticks, and he said, "Please, man, give me those sticks to build me a house." And so the man did, and the little pig built his house with the sticks. Then along came the wolf, and he said, little pig, let me come in." "No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. Look, what do you think he's going to do? He huffed, he puffed, he huffed, and he puffed, and at last he blew the house in, and he ate up the second pig. Look. Now, did you notice he had to huff and puff a few more times? I think the house of sticks was a little bit stronger than the house of straw. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks, and he said, "Please, man, give me those bricks to build me a house." So the man did, and the little pig built his house with the bricks. Soon the wolf came along. All right, we know what's going to happen, don't we? And he said, little pig, let me come in." What did the pig say? "No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." Look at that. Oh, look at the pig's face. He's scared. Do you think he knows what happened to the other two pigs? So there's the wolf. Look at his face. He huffed, and he puffed. So that blew the sticks in. And he huffed, and he puffed. Oh no, first it was straw, then it was sticks, right? So he did it again, because these are bricks. And he huffed, and he puffed. But he could not blow the house in. And at last the wolf stopped, huffing and puffing. And he said, little pig, I know where there is a nice field of turnips. Now, pigs would like turnips. I don't know that I would like turnips, but pigs like turnips. "Where?" said the little pig. "Oh, on Mr. Smith's farm," said the wolf. "I will come for you tomorrow morning. We'll go together. We'll get some turnips. We'll get them for dinner." "Very well," said the little pig. "What time will you come?" "Oh, 6 o'clock," said the wolf. So do you think it's a wolf being sly like a fox? Well, the little pig got up at 5. Remember the wolf said 6, so the pig got up at 5. He went to Mr. Smith's farm, and he got the turnips before the wolf came to his house. So he's clever. Little pig, are you ready?" asked the wolf. The little pig said, "Ready! I've been, and I came back again, and I have a nice pot full of turnips for my dinner." The wolf looks kind of mad. Oh, he was. The wolf was very angry, but then he thought of another way to get the little pig. So he said, little pig, I know where there's a nice apple tree. "Where?" said the pig. Down at Mary Garden, replied the wolf. I will come for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll get some apples. So 5, let's remember that. Well, the little pig got up the next morning at 4 o'clock, and he went off for the apples. He wanted to get back home before the wolf came, but it was a long way to the Mary Garden, and then he had to climb the tree. Just as he was climbing back down with his basket full of apples, he saw the wolf coming. Little pig, the wolf said, you got here before me. Are the apples nice? Look at his face. Look at the pig's face. Yes, very, said the little pig. I'll throw one down to you. And he threw the apple as far as he could throw. While the wolf ran to pick it up, the little pig jumped down and ran home. The next day, the wolf came again. He said to the little pig, Little pig, there's a fair at Shanklin this afternoon. Would you like to go? Oh, yes, said the little pig. When will you come to get me? At 3, said the wolf. They're playing a little game, aren't they, with that? Let's see. Well, the little pig went off at 2 o'clock, and he bought a butter churn at the fair. He was going home with it when he saw the wolf coming. The little pig jumped into the butter churn to hide. So let's stop for a second. So the butter churn is like this big barrel, and you would put cream in there, and you take a big stick, and you make it go up and down, and it turns it into butter. We don't do it anymore. We would go to the store to buy butter, but that's what he did. So there's the pig walking along. He got the butter churn. He jumped into it to hide. Okay. The churn fell over, and it rolled down the hill with the little pig in it. This frightened the wolf so much that he turned and ran home. He didn't know what was going on. Later, so that wolf does not give up, does he? Oh my goodness. Later, the wolf went to the little pig's house, and he told him what happened. A great round thing came rolling down the hill right at me, the wolf said. Ha ha, I frightened you then, said the little pig. I went to the fair and bought a butter churn. When I saw you, I got into it and I rolled down the hill. Now the wolf was very angry indeed. I'm going to climb down your chimney and eat you up, he said. When the little pig heard the wolf on the roof, he hung a pot full of water in the fireplace. Then he built a blazing fire. Just as the wolf was coming down the chimney, the little pig took the cover off the pot, and in fell the wolf. The little pig quickly put the cover back on again. He boiled up the wolf, and he ate him for supper. Yikes. That probably sounds delicious to him. I don't know that I would care for that, but he did. And the little pig lived happily ever after. The end. That's a good story. A little scary during part of it. You think a little scary?
It was a little scary.
A little scary. But you know what? I think that, look at the wolf there. He looks, who was smarter in this story, you think? The pig? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, first he built his house out of bricks, which was much smarter. Mm-hmm. And the wolf tried to trick him like the fox did with the gingerbread man.
Yes.
But the pig outsmarted him, and he likes wolf stew. I don't know that I would like it.
I don't know if I would enjoy that.
No, I don't know that I would like stew. But I don't like turnips either.
I don't know if I like them.
You never had them?
I've never had turnips.
Well, maybe someday we'll have to try them.
Maybe.
All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye, boys and girls.